today I'll be showing you guys how I make my Japanese strawberry shortcake. This type of Asian dessert is so delicate, fluffy, and especially not too sweet. I made something that I know my parents can especially enjoy because the main problem they have with the sweets in America is the sugar amount. I remember a couple years back when I first started baking, I was making blueberry muffins with my mom on the floor so that my little sister can stumbly walk to catch a view. The environment just felt so happy to be around. When I saw that my mom was so joyous and carefree, my sister and I immediately matched her energy. After following the crucial directions of mixing the batter, putting it in the oven, and finally handing out the warm, beautifully baked muffins, that's when I realized that the process was just as fun as the outcome. Showing kindness through any kind of food is a very underrated but thoughtful way to give back to the ones you care about. The amount of practice, skill, and perfection that it takes to master the art of baking, depending on what you create, is just beautiful. Food is also a psychological form of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So when you offer something to eat for someone to nourish themselves, it builds up a sense of trust and care between both individuals. It's actually scientifically proven now that when a human being expresses kindness and appreciates another human and that it is received, it raises the serotonin level in both people's brains. It psychologically makes us feel better. Simple, but can be profound. Mr. Rogers was an American television host, producer, the creator, and the host of the preschool television series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which ran from 1968 to 2001. Some of you may recognize the show Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, which was an animated program that is based on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Please watch a short clip of him talking.
All of us have special ones who have loved us into being. Would you just take, along with me, 10 seconds to think of the people who have helped you become who you are? Those who have cared about you and wanted what was best for you in life. 10 seconds of silence. I'll watch the time. Whomever you've been thinking about, how pleased they must be to know the difference you feel they've made. You know, they're the kind of people television does well to offer our world.
I think that everyone notices that there's a lack of kindness in the world right now. I know especially that it's hard to communicate when everyone is basically on edge, when we're so cautious, and when there is so much criticism. Then it makes you wonder if any of that can ever really change. I used to ask myself, what can I really do for the world that makes me worthy of being here, of being useful? The more time passed, words exchanged, and knowledge was given, the more I became aware. In order to be able to reach the full potential of kindness, it all starts with yourself. We are trying to evolve, not revolve. The past is not who I am, nor does it define me. It's just something that was done to me. Life's greatest growths and challenges are when you're able to step up from uncertainty and survive. I've had some friends in the past who have tried to take everything they can away from me with their own desire. They can take everything away from me, but the one thing they cannot have are my thoughts. Whatever the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. When you have been able to embrace yourself truly and live your life with care, you have the power to carry on with others. This ties up with Maya Angelou's poem, Our Deepest Fear, which says, and I quote, "And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others." I realize that there's a similar theme of what your mindset is and what you do from your thinking to your actions in multiple areas of this class. In this poem, there is a degree of kindness that takes some critical thinking, which tells us that it all starts with you. As we let our own light shine. our fear can be our own challenges. When we live through our hardships in life, it is almost certain that you can come out with a greater perspective. Being kind is such a powerful force that's easier said than done. Unfortunately, it is easy to understand desire because everyone has it from birth. But each person's kindness is pretty much handmade by them, so it is easy for others to misunderstand it or assume that it is fake. Kindness comes in all different forms. That's why it's so important to take care of yourself so that you can understand yourself better for the sake of you and everyone around you. So be kind to yourself, to the world around you, to the people you cherish the most, to the mailman who delivers your packages every week. Kindness is all around you when you begin to seek for it or when you first open your eyes. I'd like to thank the videos and the podcasts that I watched that gifted me so much knowledge and a developed understanding of their perspective on kindness, so that I can share it with others around me. To tie up with present day, this upcoming Thursday is actually Thanksgiving. What a perfect time to show gratitude and kindness to whomever you'd like. I want you guys to reflect back on the words Mr. Rogers said in the video about the special people who have loved us into being. Whether you have not talked to them in ages or have just sent them a text recently, let them know. How have you been feeling? What impact they made on you? Their special qualities? During this time, it is critical to show gratitude any safe way you can. On the upcoming screen, I will be asking a few questions that I would like everyone to pay attention to and truthfully answer in the chat.
Bye.